Hello, everyone. Let's see, this is hanging in the wrong spot there. It's still hanging in the wrong spot. There we go. Happy Thursday. How is everyone doing? I am moving things over, so give me one moment. Here is your live at 5. Okay, I think we moved that over and we look to be live. Hello, welcome. 45 seconds in to this Studs for You. It's really a cute play on words, but really what we're going to do is talk about stud earrings because quite honestly, when I'm wearing a baseball hat, which was it was my headpiece of choice today. I have some type of headpiece on almost every day. But when I am wearing these, I just always feel much more comfortable and stylish in a stud earring. How about you? So why don't you drop in the comments? Let me go ahead. Oh, it's already going across the screen. So we are live tonight at our Live at 5 on Thursday for this Studs for You live. I see many of you are hopping on, so I'm going to give you some time to come in, take a look at what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now, and that is your ticket into my weekly winner drawing of free jewelry. All you have to do is put your first name and the first initial of your last name in the comments section, and you are entered to win. Every time you do that, on each live, you can do it one time for each live, you get a ticket into the drawing. I also, in my community group on Facebook, have a question every couple days where I say earn a ticket by answering this question. And it can be as simple as like the question of today, which literally like baffles me that people don't answer it because it's that easy. But I said, how do you feel about blue and gold? And I showed a blue and gold arm party. And all you have to do is answer it. There's several of you that have, but all you have to do is answer it. And when you answer it, that's another ticket into that weekly drawing. And then every week I erase all of the tickets and we go back and start over again. So I give away free jewelry every single week. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I do see people are hopping on. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see the comments tonight, but I do see up in the corner that people are coming on. So thank you so much. We're live here tonight on Sparkle with Jeanine business page, as well as Sparkle with Jeanine client community, which is our private community here on Facebook, where if you're looking for some place to land that's just fashionable and fun, we'd love to have you. And then we're also live on YouTube. So hello to everyone. So we're going to talk about stud earrings and how they're literally small but mighty. Have you ever heard that phrase before, small but mighty? To me, that's what a stud is. So and something is happening to my computer. One moment, please. Oh, jeez. Yesterday I went to go on to my website and I was typing and nothing was coming on my screen and I could not figure out what was wrong. And here I had an Excel spreadsheet open and it was typing in that field and not on my screen. I really thought I was totally screwed. I truly did. So anyway, we're going to talk about the unsung hero of your jewelry box, and that is a stud. Now, I am wearing studs today that honestly, I pretty much think most of you have. If you don't, it probably should be your first one that you purchase. And I'm going to tell you that because they're called sparkling. These are my niece Kelly's favorite earring. She probably wears these if she's watching. Tell us, Kelly, but I think you wear these all week long. I do. What I love about them is it is one solitaire and it is beautifully adorned with that faux feature of the framed Australian crystal. So you have a halo solitaire, 1 carat, 2 carat total weight, and it's framed in that beautiful Austrian crystal all the way around. I love these. If you're one of my vacation girlies and you're going on vacation anytime soon, you want to get yourself a pair or two of these because these are my cruise girl earrings. These are my vacation girl earrings because they're not worried if they lose one. Okay. These are $64 retail. and they are 32 half price with our sale, which I'll talk about in one moment, our everyday sale that happens all the time, our everyday buying plan, and they look real. And if anyone has the audacity to ask you if they're real, you look at them and say, I don't know, what do you think? Because it's none of their business. I don't believe in that. I say, mind your business. So I love these, and my niece Kelly loves these, and I'm seeing a bunch of you hop on right now. So please put the word sparkling in the comments if you have these earrings and you wear them. I wear them a lot, and I like to wear them when I'm wearing a hat of some sort. I just do. Okay. What do I love about a good stud earring? A good stud earring gives you that timeless elegance. Okay. You have that timeless elegance. They never, ever go out of style. You also have the ultimate of versatility when you wear these. You can wear them with anything from jeans to a ball gown. Okay. And then it gives you that minimalist strength, proof that you don't have to be loud to be powerful. I love that. So the top, if you're a crystal girly, you're going to want to definitely get the dainty ones. Look at these are called dainty, and they're puffed hearts. No, they're actually a flat heart. I shouldn't have said puffed. Flat heart with all of those Austrian crystals. Then we have Cleo next to that. These are my absolute all-time favorite earrings that Park Lane ever came out with stud-wise. I love them because they look like the pyramids of Egypt, and I just think that they're so sparkly and so beautiful. Underneath that is the Infinite pierced earrings. All of these two come in silver. The Cleo come in gold, and then this is crepe. And this is more of a crawler earring, as the stud is right, the point that goes into your ear is right here. So it crawls up and sideways. It'll move about the cabin when it's on. And the crepe pierced earrings come in this beautiful gold and also in silver. So do me a favor. First of all, if you've just hopped on, take a look at what's scrolling across the bottom of your screen, because I do a weekly winner drawing of free jewelry that I send out every single week. And the only way that you get entered is by not just watching and creeping on this video, which I love that you're here, but also by putting your first name and the first initial of your last name in the comment section. The reason for that is, like, for example, tonight, I can see people are on and they're commenting, but I cannot see who they are. Okay, so I can't really initially see the comments. So I always like to know who's here. Last night we had some special guests. It was kind of cool. So tonight we're talking about the unsung heroes. The unsung heroes of this stud is for you, the deeper meaning behind the sparkle. Sometimes the most subtle pieces hold the most strength, just like you. And I love that we can just subtly put in a pair of solitaire earrings and feel good about our day. I just think that's absolutely adorable. Let me pop in these next ones, which I have to tell you, I probably on the average wear these probably the most. And it's because I just have a really good comfort level with them. I also love any earring that has multiple different colors or patterns for you to wear. These are called Dottie. The Dottie pierced earrings are petite, okay? They're your earrings on the go. If you're going away on vacation, you want to bring these because these are going to look great in your first piercing, your second piercing, your third. They're 3 inches in diameter, and quite honestly, what I would like to call a wardrobe staple. Studs symbolize clarity and steadiness. They sit close like a trusted friend right on your earlobe. They sit close. I love that. They don't swing or shout, and they shine steadily. I love that line. I just read that about a stud earring. They don't swing or shout, but they shine steadily. These are the perfect little shine. Do you see the dented motif to them? So they have like a hammered motif, and then they have that really pretty I don't know what that pattern is called, kind of like not a zigzag, but a cross pattern all the way around it, kind of like it's been raked over the metal. I absolutely love that. These come in gold, silver, rose gold, and black hematite. And this stud is for the woman who handles chaos with grace, who shows up when it's hard, who chooses calm over chaos, but still loves to sparkle. And I believe you can sparkle with anything that has this type of a finish to it, because when you move your head, the light is going to grab all those cracks and crevices and make this earring perfect for you. This stud comes in at $26. Dottie comes in all 4 colors. Let's talk about our everyday sale for a moment. Our everyday buying plan allows you to choose 2 pair of Dottie earrings, whatever ones you want. You're going to pay full price for those. And then you can go ahead and choose up to 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, or 4 at 50% off. What am I talking about? These sparkling earrings that I told you were $64 retail are only $32 because you've bought 2 pair of Dotties. Or any of the earrings that I've showed you tonight, you can get 6 pair. We're going to charge you 2 for 2 pair at full price, and then you can choose an additional 4 pair at 50% off. That is our everyday buying plan. Then once you do that, like seriously, and your cart gets to $90, we then say to you, stop. Pick a really high price piece, anything in our line, whatever you love, whatever your heart desires. And we're going to go ahead and give you that for $35. I mean, it's a no-brainer, okay? That's when you're going to choose something like this gems bracelet, because it's absolutely beautiful and it's over $100 retail and nobody's paying $100 retail for it. Stretchy, comes in pink, blush pink, and blue. And you're going to get this for $35. That's not a thumbs down. It's a thumbs up. I don't like that did that. My phone is really stupid. It really annoys me. Let's do a thumbs up. In fact, let's do a double thumbs up. This is how I feel about our $35 sale. Oh, I cannot stand when it grabs my fingers like that and does emojis that I'm not interested in at all. Okay, I'm going to show you a stud that kind of steps outside of the, we're already at 11 minutes. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are looking at the bottom of the screen, we're talking about this studs for you tonight. Anything to wear with a hat or some type of a head, wrap that you're wearing or whatever. When my hair is up in a ponytail, I'm wearing a stud. It's just what I do. But at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that it says, put your first name, first initial of your last name in the comments, and you can go ahead and be entered into my weekly winner free jewelry drawing. Let me show you a stud that has a little bit of personality. This stud is double-sided. It's a 2-in-1. You can wear them solo or separately, which I love. You just put a different back on them. And these are called dovey. How dovey works is this part of the stud goes in the top of your ear in the front, and the bottom part goes in the back of your ear. Now, these are very difficult for me to put on camera because let me show you. Here is your top part. Here is your bottom part. You see that little tiny hole? That I have to get that in there somehow while I'm talking to you girls. So I'm going to do my best. And if I don't, and we don't succeed, you're not going to get upset with me because I try to line them up. And of course I don't have my glasses on. That would probably help. I try to line them up with my fingers. And then I kind of search for it. Oh my goodness. First try, caught it. Okay, search for it, and then you just kind of wear them like this. So it peaks. Do you see how it peaks out the bottom? So you have that stud on the top, the smaller stud, and then you have the larger stud on the bottom that peeks out. Really, really cute. I probably have pressed it up too high, so you can pull it down a little bit to have this hang where you want it to hang, okay? Really kind of cool look. It kind of cuffs or embraces your earlobe. These come in silver, gold, or in a beautiful pearl. These are called dovey, and they're just a play on a regular stud earring because it allows you to not only have that decorative piece in the front that you want everyone to see, but also it would be nice if I used the end with the hole and not the end without the hole to try to put it back together. But it also allows you to have that decorative piece on the bottom, okay? So that kind of sticks out. What I love about this is for many, stud earrings are the first pair of earrings they ever own. And the reason I'm talking studs today isn't just because I have a hat on all day tonight, but it is because I just saw an 80s meme about the little stud at the top and how when you first got your ears pierced, that was your stud. Everybody had it and you had to rotate it for 6 weeks and put alcohol on it and stuff like that. It's kind of a rite of passage. It's a method to your youth. It's the first moment of feeling grown up and beautiful when you get your ears pierced. So having the perfect stud, having one that is made that is not going to hurt your ears. We have surgical steel posts in ours, just like the things they use on you in surgeries. You can remember that these studs are meant for you. You can wear these studs. They're the perfect layering piece, and they can be your start to finish piece for the day. So you can start your day with these studs and finish your day with these studs, and you're going to feel comfortable in them each time. Do me a favor, put in the comments if you remember your first pair of stud earrings. If you have your ears pierced, write in the comments what your first pair of studs were. My first pair of studs were just a little gold ball. They're called spheres, actually. They're sphere studs or globe studs. And that's what every piercing place ever used to put in your ears. Now, interestingly enough, just as a side note, the first time I got my ears pierced, my cousin actually did it for me. She did my first, second, and third holes, actually. My third holes are out now, but on the right side, I think I still have the ability to do it, but I don't think on the left, or one of the sides I don't. But she used ice cube and got my ear numb and then put a potato behind it and put the needle through. And I remember her calling my mom and saying, "Can I pierce your ears, Aunt Jeannie?" And my mom said, "Yeah, sure." She never thought I'd say yes. Well, I said yes because I wanted them done. All right, finally, studs make a great gift. Okay, so I'm going to show you the impression studs because to me, these make a fabulous gift for so many people. Studs are the start of a curated ear stack for you. You can start with a stud, you can put in a hoop, you can put a dangle in. They're the first step in accessorizing, just like showing up as the first step of growth. Studs are like the foundation of your life, steady, reliable, and easy to build on. Every other piece complements from them. I love that. That was another line that I read today that I loved. So take a look at these. 6 carat total weight, 3 carats each, all the way down to these. These are a little different, but they're just as pretty. But these are gorgeous studs. They're called the impression studs. How many impression studs do you own? Put in the comments and let me know. I own them all and I keep getting more because I absolutely love them. They're faceted stones. They have a brilliance and a gorgeousness to them. And if you're looking for the perfect stud at $30, this is it. You want to buy 2 of these and you can get 4 at half price, or you can get 4 other things at half price, or you could buy 1 of these and 1 of the other studs that I showed earlier. All right, I have gone 16 minutes. There have been a ton of you that have hopped on. I'm sorry I couldn't interact totally with you today, but I do see that you're here and I thank you so much. Make sure you write that if you watch this live or on the replay. This was entitled, "This Stud is for You." And if you had, are you a stud only girl or do you mix it up? That's my last question I have for you. Write in the comments if you're a gal who only wears studs or you mix it up all the time. What's your favorite earring? I asked you what your first earring was. Totally cool stuff today. Thank you for interacting. I am going to go ahead and sign off now, but I will see you again on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live in the Grace and Grit studio on that business page with Mary Grace doing our weekly free jewelry drawing. And then Tuesday, I'll be back here live at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to end this as I end all things, and that is sparkle on, sisters, because you deserve it. Happy